Hey guys, this is Purna. We are continuing reactjs training session, and today we are going to discuss about using Bootstrap with reactjs. Here is the table of content for the sessions today. We'll discuss about what is Bootstrap, what are the various way of using Bootstrap in React, using Bootstrap CSS CDN, using Bootstrap npm package, using react-bootstrap package, that is very popular one. Okay. And we'll discuss using third-party React library available in the market like reactstrap, ant design. What is Bootstrap? So Bootstrap is a popular front-end framework for developing responsive web applications, which is compatible for desktop, mobile, and tab resolution. So Bootstrap is basically built with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and it can be used with any web development stack. So basically, whenever we want to have a responsive website, so Bootstrap is the popular choice in the industry now. In this session, we will learn how can we use Bootstrap in React.js. So basically, this session is about React and Bootstrap. So we'll design a form using Bootstrap in our React component. So if you go to the Bootstrap official website, that getbootstrap.com, here you can see they have mentioned, right? Bootstrap is basically used to build fast, responsive site. Bootstrap is basically a package of predefined CSS, HTML, and some JavaScript plugin, which is basically give you as ready to use if you are using Bootstrap in your web app. You don't need to build all these things from the scratch. So without using any Bootstrap CDN or Bootstrap package, you will see this website looks like very dull, right? So just to apply the Bootstrap, we have to use either the Bootstrap CDN, Bootstrap package, or there are various ways that we discuss that we need to include. The Bootstrap CDN is the easiest way to add Bootstrap to your React application. No extra installations or download is required. For using Bootstrap CDN, we need to find the CDN link from Bootstrap website and copy paste the style sheet link into your head tag before all the style sheet to load. If you come to this Bootstrap official website, you will see there is a CDN link here. So if you want to use Bootstrap styles, basically you can use this CDN link in the React application, and if you want that interactivities of those Bootstrap component like plugins and all, then we can also include this JavaScript CDN link from the Bootstrap website. Okay, and also here you can see, right, so different version that you can use. So currently the 5.3 versions going on, but if you want to use the previous stable version like 4.6, 3.4, 2.3, that also we can switch and find that corresponding Bootstrap CDN and we can use it in our application. So here is one example how we can use Bootstrap CDN link basically. Let's come to the VS Code and we'll use this Bootstrap CSS CDN and we'll see how it is impact our web applications. In order to use that Bootstrap CSS CDN link in your React web application, so we need to copy that URL from the official website and paste it in your head tag before any other CSS you are using. And this index.html is the static public file, and here all the component loads in React, basically the div id root. This is the container for all the React applications. So if you put that CSS CDN link here, then probably we can use that Bootstrap without any installations or using any package. I have one example here, that person1.js, and here basically I'm using Bootstrap CDN. That link already been added at index.html, so I can use the Bootstrap CSS styles and all, right? So if you see here, right, I have a div that working as a container. So this container class uh, is from CSS. And here you can see, right, I'm using some form element. So basically this session is an extension of our previous React form session. So I'll be using forms to design some form element. So this is a div which is working as a form group, and this form group class is coming from Bootstrap. And here is a label, and this label is applied for this control. And in this control, this is a text control. Basically, it is taking the input for name. The text box style is applied through this form control. This is a CSS class from Bootstrap. And on any change on this control, it's calling the handle change function. And this form has two fields like name and city. Any change happen to this control, whether it is name or city, it is making a call to handle change. And if you go to this handle change, I'm fetching the name and values. If the name of the control is name, then I'm updating the set name state, this name state basically. And if it is city control, then updating the city here through the set city setter method. And I have a button that I'm still using BTN, that is a predefined button class, and this button is a button primary, and I've also put some margin on top of the button. So let me run the code, and let's go back to the browser. I'll show you. Here is the output of that version 1 component. Basically, you can see those two fields, name and city, and if you see the richness of this control, right? So the predefined styles for the text box control is applied from the Bootstrap, and I'm using the primary button. If you inspect the element, that you can see, right, the class, form control, the button primary, so it's coming with some predefined styles. So if you go to the Bootstrap official website and we'll search the form control, you can find the way how to use all the Bootstrap styles from this Bootstrap official website. So you want to use a different control, let's say if it is a select control, you can use like this, and the CSS class will be used form select. If it is a checkbox, you can use like the checkbox classes, right? Form check input. So the next section is using Bootstrap through the npm package. So we can also use Bootstrap npm package to build the React UI using Bootstrap. And in order to use the Bootstrap npm package, we have to install this package, and we need to import the CSS styles in our React application. So here is the command below that through that we can install the Bootstrap package. You need to type this command npm install bootstrap in your terminal, and this will include a Bootstrap package in your React application. So in order to use the Bootstrap style after the package installation, probably you have to import the CSS style in your React application to use the predefined Bootstrap CSS. So this is how we can use, right? Import bootstrap dist css bootstrap.min.css. So basically this Bootstrap is your local folder now. So in the CDN, what happened, right? So you need to connect to the internet, and through internet you will fetch the styles and apply it to your application. But with the npm package, those things will be downloaded into your local machine, and you can use without any dependency. So let's come to the VS Code, and we'll explore how we can use this Bootstrap package. Okay, let me remove this CDN link. And if I save it, you will see all the predefined Bootstrap styles are removed from my website. So in order to use Bootstrap package, you have to install this npm package Bootstrap. So this will include all the predefined Bootstrap files into the React application. So as I have already installed, I am not going to run this code, as the Bootstrap package is already included in my React application. So I just need to import the Bootstrap CSS here, like bootstrap dist CSS, bootstrap main.css. This will include that all the predefined Bootstrap style into our application. And you can see, right, this person one is already we use the Bootstrap styles. So now you see the output in the browser, you can see the Bootstrap is already applied. So this is working as similar as the CDN. The differences is CDN is the connected website link, whereas the Bootstrap package is a offline package, offline files that are available in your React web application. And the usage is simple. We have to just use the Bootstrap style. So the third way to use Bootstrap is react-bootstrap package, which provides built-in React component for the Bootstrap UI elements. So we can install a react-bootstrap package through the command below. So npm install react-bootstrap. And react-bootstrap doesn't include the CSS styles with it. Hence, we need the Bootstrap CDN or Bootstrap npm package for CSS style. So basically, whenever you need to have a customized version of Bootstrap, then probably the React Bootstrap is the popular choice, because this React Bootstraps will available all the Bootstrap UI element as React component. Let's say you want to use a text box control, then earlier what we have to use, right? So we have to use the HTML control like import type text, and there we are using the Bootstrap CSS. But in order to use this React Bootstrap, but when you use this React Bootstraps, we will get a form text box control from this package, because it's convert all the Bootstrap UI element into separate React component. But it doesn't comes with the CSS styles. For that style, you have to use either Bootstrap package or Bootstrap CDN. So if you are using Bootstrap CDN, then you just need to use this CDN link in your index.html in head section. And if you are using Bootstrap package, then you need to import the Bootstrap min.css file somewhere in your root component. Okay, so let's come to the VS Code and we'll explore how we can use this React Bootstrap. Okay, here is the example of using React Bootstrap. If you see here, that React Bootstrap module that I'm importing, and I'm using a few of its components like form, containers, and buttons. If you see this person2 component, so I'm using the container element or component, but if you go to the person1, you will see I'm using a div, and here I'm using the container class from Bootstrap, right? So instead of using this div and the container class, what I am doing here, so I am simply using the container component from React Bootstrap package or modules. So forms also, I'm not using the HTML form here, so I'm using the form predefined React Bootstrap component. And instead of using the group form group, right, I'm using here form.group. Here the level is replaced with form.level, and input type text, where the form control is the Bootstrap class that we are using in our previous example. Here that is replaced with form control. But here we are defining whether it is a type text or email. So those kind of the classification you can give here. and the rest of the things are same. So here button also I'm using the React Bootstrap button component, and if you see here I'm using variant, right? So this variant could be like primary, secondary, or like warning, danger, whatever the different variants are available in Bootstrap that we can use it. So let me use this person2 component, and we'll see how things are there. And rest of the things like this value that we are using, the city, state, or name, state values, and while changing anything we are calling that handle change function. And if you see this handle change, like if name equal to name, then we are setting the value for name state, and if name equal to city, then we are setting the value for city state. Okay, so let me run this program and we'll see in browser how it looks like. So here you can see, right? So using React Bootstrap, and this is my control name and city, and the button also we have used the secondary style. So if you go to the console, in my form submit, basically I have captured the value for name and city state. So let me type something like name Steve, city Hyderabad, and if I submit it, you can see the values we capture in form submit. You can see, right, name equal to Steve, city equal to Hyderabad. So if you go to the official site of React Bootstrap, you will see n number of example of using the Bootstrap component. So basically you just need to visit this, and if you come here for the form control, that you can see, right, like form group, form label, form control, you can put the placeholder, you can define the type. So these are different way you can use the Bootstrap. So here is another way of using Bootstrap. So using the third-party React UI library. These library include Bootstrap styles, and there are popular React UI libraries are also there, like reactstrap, Ant Design, ANTD basically. And we are not writing the code for this because okay, we are not writing any example code for this because the session will be lengthy. So you can visit this website. For reactstrap, you can go to the reactstrap.github.io. For Ant Design documentation, you can visit the ant.design docs React getting started. So this is all about this sessions today, guys, using Bootstrap in React. We have discussed the several ways of using Bootstrap in our React application.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and share. Please subscribe my channel.